Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a try on and review of the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. So this is supposed to be a hydrating foundation. It's formulated with hyaluronic acid and collagen in it. And what it says is it is supposed to give up to 12 hours of hydration. It retails for $6.49 at Ulta. It only comes in 14 color shades at Ulta, but in the Ulta's description, it does say that it comes in 20 different color shades. So I know Ulta sometimes doesn't carry all of the colors for whatever reason. I am wearing 10 porcelain I can't say that. Oh my God, I can't even say it. Porcelain Ivory. That is the shade that I'm wearing today. It says that, again, it's supposed to give you that 12 hours of continuous hydration. It's supposed to visibly improve the look of the skin. It's medium coverage with a radiant finish, and it doesn't clog pores, dermatologist tested. So I wanted to kind of go through, show you before and after of me applying it, come back at the end of the day, and then give you guys my final thoughts of this, of if this is a foundation that I would recommend. So stay tuned. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So in all honesty, I'm gonna go ahead and show the product just by itself, but I wanted to tell you the absolute favorite way that I've been wearing this product. And it is in combination with the Dr. Jart, the Cicipair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. So this has been all over TikTok and I've talked about it in a couple of my videos. This stuff is amazing. But what I really, really like about it is it does the color correcting, but this combination together, oh my gosh. So when I do these foundation videos, and maybe you guys are like me where you try out something and you're like, oh, I really like it. And then you see like a shiny new thing and it's like, oh, I gotta try that. So recently in the Ulta Spring Haul and the Sephora VIB sale, there were some foundations that I've been wanting to try out for a while. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But before I was waiting for them, I was like, oh, well, I'll try this Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation because it's got hyaluronic acid in it, it's got collagen, it's got all the buzzwords that I like or what I'm looking for in a foundation because my skin is very dry. I went ahead and picked it up and started using it. I was like, okay, that's great. And then I compared it with my Cicipair and it is like a match made in heaven. It is my perfect foundation where this color corrects. It just does a good job of kind of airbrushing the skin, getting rid of all my redness, evening out my skin tone. And then I come in with this and it adds that perfect color. It adds that perfect flawless base and that radiance that I'm looking for. And I have gotten so many compliments on my skin when I do my Zoom calls because I'm literally on camera all day at work. My face looks fabulous. It looks great in person. It looks great on Zoom calls. This has been my favorite combination to the point where the other foundations that I purchased, normally I'm excited to go to the next thing and I'm kind of like, I don't really want to do it because I just found this perfect combination. But for today's video, I'm not going to use the Cicipair because I want you guys to see the foundation just by itself. To me, it's decent, it's good, but this is the perfect match for me. I am going to apply it with my airbrush or my It Cosmetic airbrush thing. This is the brush I use for everything because it is my favorite. So it's got a pumping mechanism. I like it. You can get just a little bit or you can get a lot. And I love that because sometimes you don't want a huge big glob. You just want a little bit to, customize how much you're getting out, especially in my T-zone because that's where I am the reddish. Sometimes I'll put a layer on and then I just need a little bbit more coverage in my T-zone and I don't want a huge big glob of product. I just want a little bit. So I do like that. And you can see here, it's kind of got almost like a moussey texture to it. It's not moussey, but it feels creamier than a cream foundation. So that is that. That's kind of the first layer. And so what I normally do at this point is I will go in with my Real Techniques blender. And this is what I do with all my foundations because I find that this method works best for my skin. But I'll just kind of take it and really just push the product into my skin and make sure that there's no like built up or anything like that. And it just really helps, especially in my dry areas, just really able to kind of push that into the dry areas. So as you can see, I got a little bit more, you know, redness on my nose around here. And that's what I really like the Dr. Jart for, because it kind of evens it out. And what I find is I will put a thin layer of this on, and then I will literally just put one layer of the foundation on. And because that redness isn't poking through, I need less product of this because I need less coverage. But for this video, I just want to show you what I normally do is just kind of go in. I like to add foundation in these areas for a little bit more coverage instead of concealer, just because with my skin, because it's so dry, concealer is thicker and it will just accentuate my dry patchiness. So I like to come in and just build this up with the foundation instead of concealer. And boom, we're done. So really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, but I will come back and, you know, show you guys how it looked, how it wore throughout the day, what it looks like at the end of the day, and give you my final thoughts. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm coming back at you guys. It is at the end of the day. I have had my makeup on for about 11 hours, and I'm just going to do some touch-ups because we are going out tonight. But I wanted to come on here and show you what my skin looked like at the end. Don't look at my chest, but basically, I mean, it holds up pretty well. Like I said, I do feel like I need to touch up because we are going out on date night, but for like an everyday foundation, normally at this time, I would be taking it off. So it has got me throughout the day. It's held up really well. It does kind of break up a little bit in this area for me towards the end of the day, but that is pretty normal because I have such dry skin and it's just patchiness, plus I need to exfoliate. But I really do like this foundation. It is my favorite. Like I said, I prefer it with the Cicipair on top of it or below it or under it, and then the foundation on top. And it's just it's like my go-to kind of thing, but definitely like this. I think it held up well and would definitely recommend it.